What is up, YouTube family? Welcome back to another year of Olympia Prep Series. We are just under 4 weeks out, which is crazy. I don't know where the heck the time has gone this prep because it's just flown by, but I'm super excited. We are getting close and it's getting real now. It feels real, so I'm going to take you guys along with me these next 4 weeks as we head into the final few. I feel like I should probably fill you guys in on what's been going on, how my prep has been going, kind of where we're at, and like prep update stuff. So prep wise, I am currently sitting about 4 or 5 pounds above my stage weight right now. So I'm pretty close to where I need to be, and the goal this year is really like just maintaining as much fullness as possible going into the show so we can just peak right on time and not be ready too early and not be too depleted or too lean or too hard this year, because that was my feedback from last year. So we're gonna get to that later anyways though, because I want to touch on that a little bit more. But yeah, so this prep has been, honestly, this prep has flown by. I don't know where the weeks went. Like every single week has just been going faster and faster and faster. And I can't believe Olympia is almost here. Like I feel like it was just the Olympia a couple months ago. So it's crazy, but time is flying, and just focusing on making every single day count, because it adds up to every single week, to every single month. And just getting excited now that like the final few weeks are coming up. That's kind of when the excitement starts to build for me. Prior to that, there's just work that needs to be done, so that's what I focus on rather than like the excitement. And then the last 2 weeks or so, once most of the work is done, it's just that final cruising into the show. That's when I can be excited and kind of get hype about it and all that kind of cool stuff. So I'm going to post a lot more going into the show these last 4 weeks. I've just been really focused on doing the work and just focusing on bringing my best package. So I'm excited to debut that at the Olympia this year. I will not be doing a warm-up show. We contemplated it. I just felt like the timing of the shows wasn't really the best for what I wanted to do. But I do go to Pittsburgh to film my road to Olympia at 2 weeks out, actually just under 2 weeks out. And I'll be shooting. You guys can find that on MC News Online, and I'll get some feedback there and I'll do some posing. And then from there, I just go straight to Orlando. So it's gonna be nice and easy, and just staying on the East Coast for time change, the weather, all that kind of, I cannot believe we're gonna be like, then 3 weeks and 2 weeks and 1 week, and then show day is crazy. But this prep so far, this prep has been pretty good. It's really just been a steady, gradual prep. The focus was trying not to come down too fast this year. I feel like last year my body started to drop really fast, and I was ready a little bit too early, which was hard to maintain that going into the show. You know, at like 3 weeks out, I was super shredded. I was super lean. This year's focus has been a gradual prep, making sure that we are right on time, not too early, and obviously not falling behind either. But the goal is to peak right on time for show day, not 2 weeks early, not 3 weeks early, not 1 week early, just peak right on my best for show day, and just bring the most full, balanced, and symmetrical physique that I can. And just really focusing on what my strengths are. So for me, it's my shape, my balance, my round muscle bellies, and the fullness that I have. And bringing that little bit of softness tends to be a winning look for my physique. So that's kind of what we're gonna do this year. We won't be focusing on getting as lean as last year, so that's kind of why we've done a little bit more gradual of a prep, but also just because I really want to maintain the muscle fullness, and I'm really happy with how much fuller my glutes and shoulders look this year, just my upper body in general, and my upper glutes especially. I feel like I've been able to improve that a lot, so I'm excited. I had a little bit of a hiccup when I was 8 weeks out. I did get sick, and honestly it was pretty rough. It was like a week that I was no training, no cardio. Mark wanted me to just fully rest so I could recover, just because I know after Olympia when I got sick, I honestly didn't rest. I would rest like a day, then I went back to the gym, and then I just felt even worse, and it lingered on for so long. So we were like, 1 week out of the gym is better than it lingering on for 3 weeks and the continued inflammation. So it sucked, and definitely wasn't ideal to take a week off, especially being so close, you know, from 8 weeks out to 7 weeks out, and just not having that entire week of progress. So I feel like I kind of had to like really push to get back on track and just get back ahead to where I was. And it obviously happened like right as I feel like I just hit my groove at 8 weeks out, that I was feeling really, really good. Then I get sick and I'm just bedridden, but it's okay. We're feeling better now, and it is what it is. Life is always gonna happen. So I'm glad that I got sick then and not closer to the show, because I would definitely much rather get sick 8 weeks out than 4 weeks out. So we're good. Hopefully my immune system is all good now. Hopefully I'm immune to whatever sickness is going around, because I feel like a lot of people are getting sick lately. So today I am going to do a high day / refeed day. I've been doing them once a week, and I really like to do carb cycling for my preps just because I find that it works really well, especially as we get closer and you know, it's just that last little bit of body fat to get off while still being able to keep like the roundness, the fullness, and the energy, intensity, and strength out for training. I find that works really well personally for me, so I can dip low and then have like a refeed or a higher day. And right now the refeeds are not like cheat meals. I'm not eating anything out of the ordinary. It's just like rice cakes, and I do like to add fruit in for digestion just because I feel like that really helps to get in some natural fibers, natural sugars, and just keep things moving along. Right now I just finished doing my cardio, so I'm gonna eat my breakfast, and it's gonna be cream of rice, unflavored, and I'm gonna put shredded chicken on top because I've been loving that savory combo lately. And then we're gonna get ready to head to the gym because I'm gonna train shoulders today with a good friend of mine, Eric. He is a well-respected trainer. I love training with him. The way that he trains, his philosophies on training are very similar to mine. He's very big on time under tension, mind-muscle connections, and just really important cues to kind of cue me to target certain areas and just like the mind-muscle connection. So he's not about ego lifting. We don't really train heavy. It's a lot of negatives, a lot of slow eccentrics, and just mixing up tempo and variations of stuff. So that'll be fun. My shoulder's gonna be sore, and we're gonna put these carbs to good use today, and then we have leg day tomorrow. So I'm gonna make my breakfast. First things first. Rice. Almost dropped it. And this is the Pride Foods rice and grind unflavored one. Love cream of rice. The texture is so good. The only thing about cream of rice that is super annoying is the cooking process, because I'm doing it in a small bowl. I really should do it in a wider bowl because it always explodes in the microwave, but on everything. Cream of rice is done. Perfect texture. I actually caught it before it exploded this time, so today's gonna be a good day. And I'm just gonna put salt. A few cranks of pink salt, and then I like to do, usually I do 3 cranks of pink salt on all of my meals. So I did 2 in there, and then I'll do 1 on top of the chicken, and it's just pink salt that I use. And I like this one because it's like thick crystals. The chicken on top. And some more salts. Oh my gosh, you guys, you know what happened to me yesterday? This is half empty, well, basically empty. I was using this as always with my meals, and I was like grinding it, and it just wasn't coming out. So I was like, what the heck? So I kept doing it again, and I think the lid wasn't on properly, and the entire thing, the lid opened, and literally, like, you see how empty this bottle was? It was full. This entire amount of salt poured all into my meal. I was like, no. Obviously I didn't eat it because it's full of salt, so it's such a waste. And yeah, so make sure your salt is screwed on properly. But this is breakfast, meal 1. Honestly, don't knock it till you try it. It is so good, like a good savory combo. Less sweet I have, the less sweet I crave. So I like keeping my breakfast savory over sweet now, just because before, when I would do like oats or like a pancake with sugar-free syrup and stuff, I feel like I would just be craving stuff. So the less sweetener, the better, and just the more natural, the better. Like, there's nothing in this besides plain, unsweetened cream of rice, pink salt, and chicken. And usually black pepper, but I just ran out of it, so I had to go to the grocery store. But yeah, that's pretty much what I do. My chicken, I've just been getting from MegaFit. I get the ground chicken, and then I get chicken breast as well, and grass-fed ground beef. I just order it by the pound a la carte, which is really easy because then as my meals change, I just have the protein already prepared in bulk, and then I just throw it in the pan to cook it. So today, this is actually shredded chicken that I did in my crock pot because I just got my MegaFit order. So I'm gonna unbox that and get all that put away. And as you guys have probably noticed, I did switch egg whites out for chicken. I just feel like the egg whites was kind of bloating me, and honestly it's been like a year since I've eaten eggs or egg whites, and I just prefer doing chicken instead, so this combo has been so good. This is our new baby. My post-workout meal, we have MegaFit spicy ground chicken and rice. I put it in a container because I want to add my salt, and then I add like a teaspoon of these cocominos. They're my favorite. Before I cut these out, usually I cut these out the last like 2 weeks or so, but for now I'm gonna hold on to these and I'm gonna savor these for as long as I have them. Workout right now, so I have a shaker cup. I usually fill halfway with water, just because I do want to make sure that I'm fully hydrated when I'm training. I am gonna do some pink salts, just like 1 or 2 grinds in the pre-workout, just for extra pumps and hydration. This is the winning combo. I love this combo right now for upper body days, lower body days, you name it. So the Pre-HD Elite is the non-stim. There's no caffeine in this one. It's just great for pumps and focus. And the pumps with this one on the upper body days are unreal. So I really love this one. This is the pink lemonade flavor. I'm gonna do 1 scoop of this. And then of course you guys know my secret weapon, Pre-HD Black. This is my go-to in the lychee flavor. It is so good. Honestly, I love the flavor of this, but this one is higher stimulant, so it's gonna be more of a punch when it comes to energy, and I can use all that help right now. So we're gonna do 1 full scoop of this one, and then actually they changed the serving size of this, so now serving size is half of a scoop, 4,000 milligrams of citrulline. So we'll do 3/4 of a scoop because we want to get a good shoulder pump today. And yeah, that's it. That's all, you guys. Cheers. So good. Okay guys, so we are done the shoulder workout and I'm here in the posing room at Dragon Slayer, my favorite posing room because they have the best mirrors and lighting, and it's dimmable lighting. I'm actually wearing this posing suit with the molded cup from Toxic Angelz, and I'm loving the red color. But what I'm gonna do for my posing right now, the way that I've been structuring my posing is I usually go through my routine a couple times first, just to get things started, to get warmed up. And then I like to have something to actually follow to pose to, specifically for the callouts or comparisons, because that's really what I'm trying to build up the endurance to. So what I do, I actually have it saved on my YouTube. I'm gonna show you guys. It is the 2021 IFBB Bikini Prejudging from the Olympia and the 2022 IFBB Bikini Prejudging from Olympia. Both are on NBC News Online. And it really is just the entire prejudging from start to finish, and it goes through first callouts. And the reason why I like to do that is because it gives me something to follow. So I stand on the sidelines until the head judge calls me to the center for first callouts. I go through first callouts, face the front, face the back, walk to the front, walk to the back, because they actually make you hold it on stage. And if you're not practicing that, it's really, really hard to have that endurance built up. So that's how I structure my posing, and I'll show you guys the video. They just have everyone come on stage, they have all of us on the sides. It's not playing. Oops.
10, 80, 24.
Let's see. And yeah, I pretty much just play this, and I just follow exactly what Sandy or Tyler, the head judge, calls out, and that's how I structure my posing. It is I think it's, how long is the video? 13 minutes, and then the other one is 15 minutes, so it is a challenge to say the least. But if we don't practice it now, then we're not going to be able to do it on stage. So I'm going to practice that. I'll show you guys a little bit of that practice, and then I'm going to eat because I'm starving and my shoulders are crushed. That is why we practice, because I was standing there forever and I was like, I'm dying. So clearly I need to keep practicing. Eat my food right now in my car, and then I have a couple errands that I have to run, then I'm gonna get home so I can get my second cardio session done early because I've been doing it pretty late. It's been like 9 o'clock at night and I just have not been getting to sleep early enough, so I want to try and get a little bit of extra sleep. So I'm gonna try and get that done early tonight. It's 4:12 right now, so we'll see how that goes. Finished my cardio. I didn't really get it done that early because it's 8:41, but it's still better than starting it at 9 o'clock, so I'll take that as a win for tonight. And I'm just making my next meal, which is gonna be grass-fed ground beef and rice, and we have extra rice today. So it's on the pan cooking, and then I have one more meal that I have to get in tonight, and then I'm gonna try and get to bed nice and early so I can be fresh for tomorrow. I'm just unboxing my mega fit so you guys can see what I got for my meals, and I had them do no seasoning, no salt on it now, so I can just add my own salt, make sure it's all measured. So it is just plain meals, plain chicken and rice. This one is chicken and green beans, chicken and rice. This one I did chicken with a veggie mix of like zucchini, squash, and peppers, which is really good too. And more chicken and rice, more chicken and rice. And zucchini mixture, chicken zucchini mixture. You can do custom meals with MegaFit, which is really easy. You can just choose your protein, carbs, and your veggies. You can choose your portions, and all the macros are laid out there, which is usually what I do because it's just easy to grab it from the fridge and go. But you also can do a la carte. Like for example, that I just cooked is a la carte, so it just comes in 1 pound packages of protein, and I usually do that for myself and for Mark with beef, shrimp, chicken, like our protein sources, just so we have extra on hand. So yeah, that is my MegaFit order unboxed. Beef and rice. And yes, I like my beef to be like extra brown on the pan. I'm going to take these two, Glyco HD and Betaine HCl, 1 cup of this with my meal, and it's just gonna help with protein absorption and digestion. This of course is gonna help just shuttle those carbs where we want them, but this is incredible for digestion, especially if you're eating a high protein diet, which most of us bodybuilders are, and it really helps a lot. So 2 cups of Glyco, 1 of the Betaine, and let's eat. I don't know why this is making me look so tan right now. I'm really not that tan. I'm gonna close out this vlog here because I'm going to go eat, and I know it's been a little bit all over the place, but it is just real and raw, a little bit of the day in the life, and I wanted to just kind of do like a little vlog style like that, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. Welcome back to the prep series, and I will catch you guys on the next one.